Well, I started I started developing tendonitis in my right arm, my right forearm and wrist, and um, now that was before I started working out regularly again, and so it's probably not an issue anymore. But I bought this special mouse off. I say special, but it's just an ergonomically designed mouse. So instead of laying flat, it stands up on the side, on its side. So your hand doesn't rest directly on top of it; it rests on the right side of it, and it's just a very natural position. But the point is, I'm on a computer all day at work, and then I was coming home and, you know, being on my computer writing or doing anything, and just I was getting all this tendonitis in my right arm, and ever since I switched to this, I haven't had any issues. So, but it's cordless. It just it's rechargeable. You plug it into the USB port on your computer to recharge it, and if I forget to do that, it dies, and such is life. Anyway,
Okay.
enough of all that. Sorry. Um, you guys are on Hanson's planet. You made your way to Hanson's planet um, by way of Captain Malcolm Reynolds and his stealth shuttle. You guys landed in a park to the west of the LaSalle Bionational building, which was 11 kilometers away. So you have 11 kilometers of city to get through. And in the dim glow of the gas giant Hanson's planet orbits, it's hard to see. But as you made your way out of the park and into the the city, you started seeing signs like spray painted on the fronts of buildings, like "No noise" and "They hear you" and stuff like that. And you came across everything's been sitting for years. Vehicles dilapidated and rusted out, stuff like that. And you came across a barricade that you had to circumvent. Um, and in so doing, you uh, went through an alley where you almost set off a tripwire. Well, you didn't almost set it off; you saw it in time. But a tripwire that led up to a flare gun. Uh, Moving out of the alley, you to get to a cross street so you can get back to the main road. You saw a person just standing outside of a building, staring inside, which was very eerie. You snuck by that individual. Um, he didn't do anything. He didn't really notice you. He didn't do anything, but basically just stood there and stared inside. At one point, he pounded on the glass. Someone made an observation roll and saw that there were 6 or 7 people inside that building, um, but they were completely unmoving. Like one was laying down on the floor, one was sitting at their workstation leaning back, another was sitting at their workstation like with their arms curled up on the keyboard, asleep or something. It was very bizarre, but you moved past that. um, you made your way back to the main street that would take you to LaSalle Bionational, and you spotted someone up ahead. You'd gone a few kilometers at this point. You spotted somebody up ahead, furtively watching you. Um, on some level, you basically gave chase. This person dashed up an alley and disappeared into a building. You didn't give chase up the alley. Grizzly threw a protein bar or something up the alley towards the doorway that the person disappeared into, and then someone else came out of that building, and this person picked up the protein bar, looked down the alley, saw you guys, and immediately ran at you and attacked, wounding Stitch. Well, barely wounding Stitch, but wounding Stitch with some sort of metal or glass claws that he thought was built into a glove, but was in fact just stuck into this individual's fingers. Grizzly struck quickly with a knife and killed this person. And on inspection, you find this person has really no identification whatsoever. Their clothes are ratty and torn and dirty, and they smell, and they've got they've got tattoos and symbols and stuff like that carved right into their skin. Um, and that's where we left off.
Wow. All right.
Grizzly wipes off his knife and puts it away and looks up at you guys and says, my bad.
That's why we bring you also. And we're in an alley, correct?
Yeah, you're kind of at the mouth of where the alley opens up into the street.
Okay. I'd like to cover the other end of the alley. Just make sure that there's no massing swarm. That this is just a one-off.
No problem. No
Anything on
problem.
the motion tracker?
No, not at this point. Not at this point. Yeah.
Um, where did you rub off that blood, by the way? Where did it? Where did you wipe it on your shirt or something?
Pant leg.
Okay. So he.
By the way,
Yeah.
that's a good question. When Grizz stabbed this guy, did he see blood and gore spill out?
Oh yeah, straight through the neck.
Okay.
Hot
All right.
red blood pumped right out of him.
The usual.
Yeah.
What is the rationale for Hansen Planet being forbidden? Is it a biohazard thing, or?
Yeah, it was 10 years ago or so, maybe not quite that long, but in that ballpark. There was some sort of massive outbreak, and LaSalle Bionational of some virus. LaSalle Bionational and UA put the system on quarantine as they tried to control it. The reports kept getting worse and worse and worse. The reports coming out of the through the network from Hansen's Planet was that case numbers and death toll was rising. LaSalle was working on with the UA was working on a vaccine, et cetera, et cetera, and things just got worse and worse. And then eventually, LaSalle Bionational evacuated whoever they could from the planet, which you suspect probably just means whatever executives were there. And then the UA put the whole system on quarantine.
Gotcha. Okay, so he instead of moving to cover the alley, he takes a step back and makes a disgusted look, and he extends sort of an open hand in a what the hell kind of thing, and he's like, "Oh, so this is a biohazard planet. What are you doing?"
Hey, it looked like a kid. Looked like he could. Just looked like he could use something to eat. But he looks down at his pants and he's got that gore on his pants. He said, "Well, I didn't get any on me."
Stitch, man, come on. And he looks and he shrugs and he's like, "I'm not wrong, eh?"
No, you're not wrong. We got to keep moving. Let's go.
Grizz looks down at this guy he just killed and looks at those so-called claws. You said it looked like it was stuff embedded in the skin.
Right. In his fingertips.
Does it look like, when you say embedded, does it look like foreign objects that you would recognize?
Oh yeah, it's like bits of metal and stuff like that.
Glass and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's almost as if they inserted them in their hand,
Oh yeah.
stuck them in there. Ugh.
Well, I, for one,
I'm sure.
am not in the tube next to you on the way back. And he goes to the end of the alley to cover it. What's beyond the alley?
The alley actually dead ends in a gray wall.
Okay.
So there's several there's a couple doors that go into buildings on either side of the one that the so to be clear, you're sure that the person that you were chasing and this person that you killed are not the same individual, because the person you were chasing was probably 5 foot tall or maybe a little less and smaller frame. This individual's a full grown man, or was a full grown man. um, and there is the doorway where that person disappeared into, and that's where this guy came out of.
All right. Well, so wait, the runner disappeared into the same door
Right.
that this
That
guy
this
came out.
person came out of, correct.
Well, this bodes well. Um, okay, so
Sure, it's fine.
Yeah.
and there's no other. Well, okay. I mean, obviously, we could just keep following the street to the whatever. Okay, so Patch turns towards everyone, and he like stacks up on the door, and he says, uh, "Is it worth it? Do we want this kid that bad?"
Might be able to get some intel off of him, find out what the hell's going on, what we're walking into.
He sighs.
But we don't have a lot of time, man. It's a tough call. LT.
All right, and he like nods for you to get behind him, and he's got like the shotgun ready, and then is the door open or is it
Yeah, it's just an open door.
okay? Flashlight on. He gives like a 3, 2, 1 hand signal, and then he like swings around into the door and enters with his shotgun in front of him.
Okay.
I follow.
You're in an old you're in an old office, dilapidated, run down. There's a computer terminal there that, of course, is not functioning because there's no power. It's just trash and stuff. On the floor is body of an animal, dead dog.
Are there any other exits in this room?
Oh yeah, there's a sealed door to the right, and then there's also a door to the left that goes further back.
Okay, doors and corners. We sweep the room, stag up on the next door, and
Yeah, the door to the left is open. The door to the right is a sealed metal door. So it would without power, it would require someone to cut through or jack it open. One of the two.
all right, well, my profession is jacking, but
Just
we
get
need to
Grizzly over here.
This is probably Grizz a job for Grizz.
Still nothing on motion trackers, right?
Let's see what I've got. Well, I've got a cutting torch. I don't have a maintenance. What do they call that? A maintenance
Jack. Yeah.
jack. So let me take a look at this for a second.
The motion tracker starts to beep. It beeps quick, as if something's nearby, and it's running away fast. There's a commotion from further in the building.
All right, Stitch will take off down in that direction, saying the target's moving.
All right, we follow.
Okay, I'm with you.
All right.
Screw the door.
So dashing into the room on the left, and there's an open door on the far side of this back room. It looks like a small back storeroom for a business or retail shop. Um, at least what's left of it. Anything useful's been long stripped away. There's just kind of trash. But anyway, um, you there's a double wide loading door in the back of this room that has that soft red light from the gas giant shining through it. So it obviously leads outside. Um, if you just continue following, you charge through that door and you find yourself in another alleyway. Um, it's a dead end behind you, but it continues on ahead, and you see about 15-20 meters out. You see that small dark figure um, exit the alley.
Oof. All right. Well, how?
Take the shot. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Jeez.
Leg him. Uh, all right. I mean, how far do we take this chase? Um, so, I'd like to continue moving forward,
Okay.
but I don't want to sacrifice. I don't want to sacrifice. What do I want to say? Like security for speed. So we're being thorough and professional about how we move through this building. It's not like a Jason Bourne thing, jumping over
I got you.
and shit. Yeah.
I got you. It's not a James Bond chase. It's a um, it's
The tactical.
yeah. It's a
Yeah.
tactical movement through a city.
Yeah. And then when we get to this door that this person exited through, what is on the other?
No, that's what I'm saying. The
Okay.
that was the that it's beyond the door was the alley, and looking down the alley is where you saw the person
Oh.
exiting the far end of the alley.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. All right. Just from a intelligence standpoint, is there any way we're catching this person?
Um,
Well,
I mean, possibly. It depends on how far away they get, how fast, if they can, duck behind something that you can't see them, or whether you tire before they do, et cetera, et cetera.
Within the realm of possibility.
Sure.
All right, boys. How bad do we want it?
I I don't think it's worth it. Besides, I don't want to do all that running.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I mean,
Big man burns a lot of calories when he runs.
it would be great for intel, but I think we're going to overextend ourselves and then get a xenomorph up the ass.
Plus, could be leading us into a trap.
Yeah, exactly. You already have an objective.
But yeah, let's move on. This place is weird. These people are all crazy, man. They're all a few rounds short of a full magazine.
Does there seem to be a way up to the top of the building?
I don't know. Make an observation check.
Okay.
Saw that coming.
That'll teach you to ask.
Right.
Do you have any bank dice on your character sheet?
+1 obs, yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and add that. Take it off your character sheet and add it to the roll.
What do we got?
Nothing. Would you like to push the roll?
Is it worth it for that?
Nah.
All right.
Let's just go.
So no, you don't see any way up to the top.
All right. Okay. I'm trying to do this without a mouse. It's interesting. Okay. So I'm huffing and puffing, and he says, "It's not worth it, amigos. Let's go back down." And I think on our way out, at the office with the door and the computer, can Patch do a once over on the computer just to see if there's any, if it's on, if it's got anything notable about it.
You can make a contact roll.
Okay.
And you have an SSDD, do you not?
Same shit, different day.
Siegson Systems Diagnostic
I
Device.
do. I do have a Seegsons, yeah.
Yeah, so that gives, is that a +1 or is it a +2 to computer rolls? To computer-based contact rolls. Uno momento. I might have put it on the character sheet. I might have just listed the item. I may not have listed what it actually does.
Yeah, you listed the item.
Okay, hold on. It gives a +1 or a +2 to computer-related comtech rolls. I'm flipping through the book. I'm flipping through the book. I'm flipping through the book. Let's. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. It's not in alphabetical order. That's weird. So it's plus
Of course
two
not.
when dealing with computer. It's +2 to comtech rolls when dealing with computers.
Okay.
Oh, so you got that going for you.
Jeez.
You barely pulled that off.
But I don't let anyone know.
That's right. It looks like it should be perfectly functional, but it doesn't have power.
Okay.
There's no
The
reason
lock.
it shouldn't work, but it doesn't have power.
Okay. Well, so there's the locked door. I assume that also doesn't have power.
Correct.
Okay. Well, there's probably no reason to start unlocking doors in abandoned buildings that we randomly came across. So, all right. So I think we head out and continue our journey inward towards the target.
Very good.
Yep, let's boogie.
Very good. Um, the so as you return back to that main street and you're heading east towards LaSalle Bionational, um, the the street begins to narrow. You get the distinct feeling that you're getting to an older part of the colony. The buildings become much more prefab and colony standard construction stuff, the stuff that can be brought and set up really quickly, as opposed to something that might have been manufactured or built here on the planet.
Prefab versus stick built.
Yeah, exactly. Um, and you can see up ahead about a half kilometer ahead. You're probably halfway to LaSalle Bionational at this point. Probably about halfway up is another one of these makeshift barricades.
Hmm.
Two tractors have been parked across the street, and these actually look like they've got barbed wire or razor wire on top of them.
All right. We're able to observe this at a distance.
Yeah.
All right. Um, Sharif, can you put a scope on that and see if there's anybody manning this
I will do
barricade?
so. I will scope the.
All right. Make an observation roll, please, long shot, and use
Yeah.
up any bank dice you may have, please.
Yeah, I've got +1.
Okay. There you
Should
go.
I use it here?
Well, yeah, that's what we made as a house rule. It just goes to the next roll.
Oh, it just goes to the next one? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay.
No, that's okay. It's just because otherwise people end up banking like 5, 6, 7 dice on the stuff they're
Gotcha,
good
gotcha.
at. It just becomes too much.
I'm doing it 1 second here.
No problem. You're good.
Plus
Wow.
Do you want to push the
Oh
roll?
boy. Oh boy.
How many successes do I need?
You just need one success.
Just one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would like to point out, by the way, real quick, before he makes this decision as to whether or not he's going to push the roll, you guys have made 3 rolls so far for a total of 28 dice, and you've had 1 success.
Maybe it's not our day.
Maybe you're getting the bad rolls out ahead of time.
That's
Would you
right.
like to push the roll, sir?
no,
Okay.
I don't see anything. Sorry.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Well, recommendations on how we tackle this. Last time there was a trap.
Yeah, well, my thinking is that we go over it or we go around it.
Brilliant.
And I don't want to climb. I don't want to climb up that big mound of shit.
He nods and he says, "Okay, same as last time. We go around. We get close. We go around. We look for traps." Okay, and he like
All right.
nods, and we're gonna move tactically up the street in cover as far as we can, um, with a keen eye for tripwire stuff. You know,
All right.
pit with punji sticks.
Since you said, yeah, well, fortunately it's mostly asphalt, cement, and stuff like that. So, um, uh, of course, I could pull a Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote thing on you. You you walk right into a brick wall that was painted like the street. Um, now, who did we determine as the lowest mobility score?
I was so it's
It's
zero.
agility
No,
plus mobility.
okay, so 4 total.
Yeah, you have 3.
I think you're the winner.
You're the winner.
Yep. So
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I'm going to treat this as a group stealth roll since you said you're using cover. Stitch, would you please roll mobility?
Ready.
Da.
Two
Look at you.
successes.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Nice.
All right. Very good.
Very nice.
Super sneaky.
You are. You guys are doing very well. You have a stunt. What would you like to do with that mobility stunt, sir?
I forget what they are. I need to find them.
Well, you can give a success to someone in a similar situation, but you did a group thing. You could do +1 to a later mobility roll, or you can impress us.
I'll do a barrel roll. No. Yeah, I'll just bank it for 1.
Okay. So
Good
plus
idea.
one to your next mobility roll. As you guys are moving up the street, Stitch is just cartwheeling his way, and no one sees him do it.
Yeah.
No. All right. Very good. So as you come closer to the barricade, yeah, it could be climbed over. It would be dangerous because there's definitely some rubble piled around that might be a little shifty as you go to climb over it, and there's wire up at the top. So
Is there a building on each side? Does a barricade go across the street up to the buildings?
correct. Definitely would not be able to squeeze through.
Are there doors to the buildings on this side of the barricade?
No.
Oh,
But there's certainly an alleyway on the left that heads north.
again.
This one
All
might
right,
be.
well-
I don't know if you'd call it an alley. I don't know. It's an alley. You could call it a narrow street. It's wide enough that a vehicle could go up it. At a quick glance, it's full of trash and boxes and crates and pallets and just junk.
Well, that seems safe. All right.
Oh,
Well-
Stitch, make a not a mobility roll. Stitch, make a power roll on your motion tracker because it's been on a while.
I need to make you say a roll?
Yeah, make a power
Power.
roll on your
Oh,
motion
roll.
tracker. It's been on a while. Okay, you're fine. It's fine. It's holding up.
Good.
What's the
All
plan,
right.
gentlemen?
Well, unless anyone has any feedback here, I think let's make our way around the barricade via the small street, avoiding any items shaped like IEDs.
Well, well, I don't think we have much choice. I was hoping that we could go through a building to get around this thing, go in one door and out another, but this looks like the way we have to go. Let's do it.
All right.
Um, because of Grizz's poor observation skills, it was a miracle he saw the tripwire last time. Um, he needs to go second. Someone with good observation needs to go first if you're looking for
Well, that's the
traps
question.
and
Do
stuff.
you guys want to go single file or do you want to go two by two? It's wide enough. You could go. You could go two by
Okay,
two.
I'm good. I
Let's do
just
all.
don't want to do. I don't want to be the one doing the observation rolls. That's all.
I mean, I can observe with an 8 total.
Yeah,
Jesus.
All right.
you the man.
All right, here we
I
go.
might have
Observing.
overpowered you a little too much. All right, go ahead and make an observation roll. You had 2 successes.
I observe.
Okay. As you head up the alley, all is quiet.
Too
Um,
quiet.
well, and then you realize you're looking. Hold on a second. What is this? What the heck? I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay. All right. Sorry. I just got a text and I'm trying to figure out what it's about. Um, eh, as you're heading up the alley, and like I said, all is very quiet and gloomy. Patch's sharp eyes. It was just a mound of junk or trash or something. Then you realize you're looking right into somebody's eyes about 6 meters away. Um, this other individual realizes it probably that he's spotted, um, and a voice shouts up, and about 4 people pop up from either underneath trash or behind junk or what have you. I'll show you the main guy. You see.
Oh boy, he's got a profile pic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, menacing.
It's Willem Dafoe on trend.
Um, what's funny about that is I actually asked ChatGPT for and I gave it kind of a description that I wanted this guy to have kind of a Mad Max Survivor type attire, but I wanted him to look like a mix between Clancy Brown and Willem Dafoe, and this is what I got.
Cool.
I was pretty pleased with it. First try was pretty good. He is carrying he's got a like a attached to him. He's got a baseball bat that's got like nails or spikes driven through it, but he's carrying some sort of improvised gun. It's definitely not anything standard manufacturer. Probably a single shot rifle of some sort. The other 3 people, and he's big. He's not exactly a grizzly muscular, but he's a pretty big guy. Very solid, 6'4" or so. The other 3 people are probably dressed a little more raggedy, but kind of have the same type of improvised armor and stuff like that. Dark clothing, maybe a bit, like I said, a bit ratty, filthy. But the 3 of them, none of them have guns. One has what looks like a flare gun. The other 2 have, clubs basically.
So, is any of this improvised weaponry pointed at us?
Oh, the guy with the gun is absolutely pointing it straight at. Let's see. It's I guess it's what it's Patch and Grizzly up front.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go even
Or at
out
least
on
Patch.
this. He's got his gun pointed right at Grizzly. The person with the flare gun has it pointed up in the air. And then the 2 people with clubs are brandishing them as if ready to use them, as it were.
Easy, amigos. And he like slightly lowers his shotgun to like 45 degrees, and and he says, "We're not looking for trouble. Well, not necessarily." And he looks around. uh,
He
he says, "You in charge?"
he kind of just nods and says, "It's good you're not looking for trouble. Just drop your weapons on the ground and go."
Yeah, okay.
It's that's not happening.
he, uh, he looks around and he says, "No offense, friend, but that flare gun." And he like knocks on his like breastplate. And he's like, "It's not going to get through."
The flare gun's not for you. The flare gun is not for you. He fires that flare gun off. They'll come running. Oh, they'll come running. You
Your
may be
friend?
able to beat us. He points upward, and as you glance up, the buildings on either side are a couple stories tall. You realize there's people above you as well at the top of the building. You
Yeah.
might be able to get us, but you can't get all them. Either
Oh,
way, either
oh, we'll
way,
get you all right.
the swarm comes down and kills you all.
The swarm. All right, so he like lowers his shotgun, and he doesn't give an order for anybody else to lower their stuff, and he stands there, and he says, "You can understand why we might be a little touchy. We're not here for you. What's this about a swarm?"
He just kind of he just kind of looks back at you and he goes, "If you haven't run across them yet, you're in for something."
Well, we ran by a weirdo with some scars, but that's about it.
Yes. A weirdo with some scars. Huh? What'd he do when he saw you?
Well, he rushed the big one, and the big one ripped him in half.
Must have been a screamer. You were lucky.
I specialize in screamers, friend. And he smirks.
You know what? I'm going to give you a manipulation roll on that comment.
All right. Okay.
That had some, and in fact, anyone who has stress can drop one because I'm calling that a banter too because that was good. I like that.
Not really good at manipulation, but we'll give it a go.
Oh, would you like to push the roll?
Um. So, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
All right. Mark a point of panic and then just re-roll your roll.
Oh, it doesn't let me hit the push
Oh,
button. So,
no. The point we found that doesn't work. I'm
all
sorry,
right, so
not
we
a
gotta
point
roll.
of panic, but a point of stress rather on the stress track, and then go ahead and re-roll.
All right. Give me a second to just. Okay.
Oh, no good. Okay. So, like one corner of his mouth lifts up for just a second, like maybe or just a half second, um, at what you said. But then his scowl just returns. Um, he says, "What are you doing here?"
Well, me and the boys, we're. He like looks around. We're on one last mission, and he says,
Every session. This is high. This is high level. This is high altitude shit right here.
So he like, can you see the lab building in the horizon anywhere?
I'm sorry, I lost you at the end there. What was that?
Oh, can he see like the lab building anywhere in the horizon, or is that covered by
No,
the
in the alley, it's the roof line kind of cuts it off.
Well, he says, a friend of ours went missing down here. We look for her.
Make an observation roll.
Okay.
Okay. one success. You did have a panic. Roll your panic, please. Keeping it together. Fine. Um, when you said that,
Mm-hmm.
it was, if you hadn't been paying close attention, you wouldn't have even noticed. It was almost imperceptible. His eyes widened for just a hair, for just a moment before returning to his baleful squint. He he hasn't lowered his gun from you guys. He's still pointing it straight at Grizzly, who is buffering, and he says, "You there?
I'm back.
All right." He says, "Y'all got a ship?"
and Patch like looks back and like at the boys, and he like nods to like ease up a little bit, and then he says, "Not a big one, friend, but how many you got?"
He he seems to weigh something for a moment, and he says, "A lot more than you." So how about this? Since you've got so many guns and so many guns and armor and everything else, how about the four of you just stay here and tell me where your ship's parked, so I can get some of my people out of here.
All right, so Patch sighs and he looks at him, and like he almost like there's this pleading look, and he says, "Friend, I don't even know your name, but I do not want to do this today. We can go our separate ways, amigo."
Don't make us kill you.
I absolutely heard that in Anakin's voice, and it was terrible, by the way. You underestimate my power. From my point of view, the Jedi are
We
evil.
have we have the high ground.
That's right.
Don't do it. We have the high ground.
Does anybody want to add to Stitch's desperate plea for this fight to not occur?
Yeah, I will. I'll try. I don't know what I would say because I got a pretty good manipulation.
You do.
I got 7.
What if you offer like medical care or something, or
Yeah, I think maybe I go. Yeah, I'll say
Health
something
insurance.
weird.
Offer them health insurance.
I got this great plans, the bronze. Everybody can afford it.
I have some
Um,
cards made up for you.
so yeah, what
But for
I'll
just
go.
They,
$450 a month more, you can upgrade to silver, and your deductible cuts in half.
Yeah,
Sorry.
is who's holding the flare? Is it a male, female?
It's a woman in the back.
Um, okay, so
I missed it. What's she holding?
A
a
flare
flare
gun,
gun.
and it's pointed at the sky.
So I
A flare
will.
gun.
So what I'll. Okay, I'm going to describe this instead of trying to act it because my brain is scattered this morning. It
No
was
problem.
day yesterday. So I'm going to infer to him, and while nodding over to Longshot, I'll say, well, we can do this, a couple different ways. You don't want to let us by. You want to take our ship. She'll get dropped before she pulls that trigger. My friend next to me. Other way we can do it is I can offer you some aid, and we can negotiate later whether or not we can get you off of this planet. In the meantime, I can help with medical aid. We have some food, but we need to make it to our objective. It's your choice, friend. And if I can roll a manipulation roll with that.
All right, and give you +1 because Stitch was involved as well. +1 for the help from Stitch. Make your roll, sir. Three successes.
I say that I
Holy shit,
intimidate him.
Shingle.
Hell yeah.
Um, so from a stunt standpoint, um, no offense, but I'm actually going to pick your stunts for you on this, um, for narrative reasons.
All good.
So, okay. Go ahead and bank a +1 success on your next manipulation roll whenever that might happen. Or not +1 success, but +1 die on your next manipulation roll whenever that might happen. Um, the woman that's closer to the back that's holding the flare gun that's got it pointed at the sky, she kind of lifts up an open hand and holds it out to you, and she turns the flare gun sideways, and then she kind of lowers both. Um, she's got all these people have really short clipped hair, like almost buzz cut, and she walks up and kind of leans towards the big guy and goes, "Let's let's take him back." And he goes, "Are you out of your mind?" He goes, "We're not taking them anywhere." And then a young man, really a teenager, he's probably 16, 17 years old at most, says, "Brutal, let's take him to father. Let's see what he wants to do." And the big guy starts shaking his head, and the kid again goes, "Come on, let's take him to father. They said they can help. He's obviously a doctor or something. He's not a doctor. He's just a fucking grunt medic. Whatever. He can might be able to, if people need help. I mean, let's at least see what." And the big guy kind of sighs and he lowers his head a little bit. Kind of looks at the ground, it's like he's thinking. And he goes, "Fine, follow me. Stay quiet." And he turns and he starts going up the alley.
So, Patch looks at Stitch, and he like nods approvingly, and lets out a long breath, and then he says, he like turns to Oso, to Grizzly. He says, "Oso, let's go south. Ply your trade, eh?" And then he he'll follow.
All right.
Okay, let's go. Oh, who did the manipulation? Stitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah,
That was good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Um. So you the big guy doesn't even look back at you guys. But you guys go up an alley. You kind of halt as you come to the end of an alley, and he's looking around, and then he turns back towards you guys and picks a side door instead and cuts through. Uh, you go into this building, and there's a hole cut through the wall that's only about 3 feet tall. He kind of bends over, looks through the hole, looks around, he ducks in. People start to follow him. Uh, Goes out the far side. You go through this
Hold it.
labyrinth. Go ahead.
Grizz isn't sure he can get through that hole.
Well, it's only 3 foot tall, but it's 5 foot wide. So,
Oh, okay.
um, you guys go through this labyrinth of buildings and alleys. It's very clear that this guy knows exactly where he's going, and he's keeping a very close eye and ear out. And he seems to shift directions at a moment notice. You're not sure if he's trying to confuse you as to where you're going, or if there's something he saw, heard, whatever, that made him change his mind as what direction to go. But this goes for the better part of an hour before you guys reach a before you guys reach a an apartment building. Um, he leads you down a set of steps into a subfloor, and uh, when you reach the subfloor, there's two guys with guns there. One's got a shotgun, the other's like an improvised rifle. And as soon as they see Brutal, they lower their guns, and and this subfloor has had walls taken out, so it's kind of all one big room. And there's you see a couple different exits spotted around or spaced around the one large room. There's probably 2 dozen people here, um, not including the nearly dozen that came with you, because there were 4 of them. But as you guys continued on, there were 5 or 6 that joined. Sorry, I left that part out. Place smells to high heaven. Obviously, these people haven't had anything resembling a shower in quite a long time. There's power here. They've got temporary they've got temporary lamps and stanchions set up. It looks like they've got cords that have tapped into a power grid. So obviously the the colony fusion reactor is still up and running. They've jury rigged and improvised to get themselves power. Um, Age group varies a little bit. Doesn't really seem to be anyone over age 40. Doesn't really seem to be anyone under about 12 years old. Um, Everyone is got very short hair. Um, like no one's got long hair here, which is an interesting thing. Um, the big guy says to you, "Stay here. Hold on just a minute," and he disappears off through a doorway into a back room.
Good boy.
um, and you hear him talking to someone. He's trying to keep his voice low, but he's kind of got a deep rumbling voice, so you can't really, so you can still hear that he's talking. Um, After a minute, he comes back out, and this man follows him.
Oh, I can't see that. Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Um, Big guy stands off to the side for a moment.
I thought I saw him on Games of Thrones.
Yeah,
Game
yeah,
of Thrones.
yeah.
All right, go ahead.
He yeah, I asked. Oh shit! I can't remember his name all of a sudden. Hold on one second. Uh, what is that actor's damn name? I That's it. Charles Dance. I asked for a someone that looks like a mix between Lance Henriksen and Charles Dance, and this is what I got. So, anyway, um, he the big guy steps to the side for a moment, and this guy, he's not particularly tall. He's probably 5'7". Um, but he steps forward, and he's got kind of a gravelly voice. Uh, he says, "So, Brutal says he found you out in the city. Uh, Everyone calls me Father."
Nice to meet you, sir. And it was, they call me Patch. And this is, how do you say it? Grizzly and Longshot and Stitch.
His eyes kind of look over each of you as you introduce everybody. You can tell just by looking at him, this guy doesn't miss much. He he says, "So what brings you to our beautiful planet?"
And Patch like resists the urge to make a joke, and he smiles, but then he like he kind of goes serious, and then he says, "Friend of ours, we're missing here. We come look for her."
He glances over at the big guy and he says you're following Aaron Wall, aren't you?
Perceptive. Affirmative.
He nods towards the big guy. He goes, "Brutal here captured Aaron Wall as she was moving through the city."
Captured. I bring my weapon up to a low, ready.
He
What do you
goes,
mean by captured?
"Calm down. We didn't hurt her. We he found her moving through the city just like he found you moving through the city."
Yeah, nobody captured us, bub.
He goes, "No, no, no. We, like I said, calm down. She she told me why she was here.
She's still alive.
I wouldn't count on it. She told me her story. She made me her promises. I was a foolish old man. I let her go. I even gave her someone to lead her to the LaSalle building the safest way we know how. And, well, I never heard from either of them again."
How long ago was that?
About a month, maybe.
No good.
Based on
No
the
good.
fact the four of you are here, I'm sure she never made it out.
No, no, no. We're here to follow up on what she was looking for, amigo. Did she tell you what it was?
Yeah, yeah, she told me. She, she had a hunch that, or had a tip, or that LaSalle Bionational caused whatever happened here.
What did happen here?
Uh, that's really the question, isn't it? Well, so,
Well, you seem, and your people seem pretty normal, but we have seen some weird shit. What's wrong with these other guys?
Brutal, Brutal kind of leans his head towards Father and says, "I think they encountered a screamer."
Well, he
Um,
didn't do much screaming by the time we were done with him.
Father nods solemnly and says, "You got lucky." There's there's a couple different kinds of them. There's the screamers that half the time when they find you, they just run away screaming because they're calling for the swarm. Then you've got the berserkers. I hope to God you don't run across one of them. Nothing stops them. They're like a freight train. You can shoot them, you can stab them. Of course, you don't want to shoot them. Shooting them just brings more. And then there's the swarm. The,
That's war.
the swarm is what happened here. I don't know what created it. I don't know what caused them. What I do know is that I was I was happy here with my wife, friends, family. It was a good place to live. And then the virus hit us and people started getting sick. Some people got better. Um, some people died, but the virus it spread fast. LaSalle was working on it. came up with a vaccine. They said um, vaccine. I don't know if the vaccine helped the virus or if the virus just burned itself out or what. I don't know. But I know the people who took the vaccine, some of them just stopped caring about anything. First, they stopped doing things they enjoyed. Then they stopped doing anything at all.
Hmm.
And then there's the others, the ones that turned into the swarm. It's bad.
You're saying that there are people who took the vaccine turned into the swarm, or the people
Some
who
of
were
them,
infected by the virus?
no, no, because the people that there were those I had the virus. Can't remember what they called it. It was some long string of letters and numbers, but I had the virus. I got better. It was bad. I thought I was going to die. I even prayed for death for about 2 weeks, but I got over it. I still have trouble breathing sometimes. I got over it. Um, Not everyone did, but the it seems like some of the people that took the vaccine turned into what became the swarm. You'll know it when you come across the swarm. They they kill, they fuck, and they eat. And if you're lucky, they'll do it to you in that order.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
It's
Does
wild.
anybody know the origin of this virus?
The
No,
KFE, kill, fuck, eat virus.
no, it was something naturally occurring, something that just mutated over time. You know what colds do, colds and viruses do. There really was not much word on that. It was more concern with trying to fight it, but it was just something that evolved from um, one of Hansen's planet's natural animals. It just jumped species. At least that's what we heard.
So is it still active?
Oh no, virus has been gone for years. No one, everyone here has either had it or it just passed by and it's gone.
So
Is there any? Oh, go ahead.
how does this virus spread? Did he say, and I did missed it somehow?
Oh, it was airborne.
So I mean, we're not inoculated against this virus. So
Yeah, but it better be gone, because that was my question. Is it still active? You
well,
said it's gone.
No one. Don't get me wrong. People get sick, but no one gets whatever that was anymore.
It's just blood on your pants. They get you.
do they know how long before the symptoms start?
2 or 3 days.
All right, so we can finish our mission before we turn into something that needs to be put down.
Patch gives him a weird look. What's our time on the 24 hours? The 24-hour window.
Oh, you're probably 4 hours in.
Okay. And
Still, time's clocks are ticking.
he says, "Father, how many you have here?"
Well, we're down to 33 now.
33. And we would know the shuttle could not handle anything like that, right?
Oh no, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
the
no.
shuttle only had 6 cryotubes, so 4 of you plus the captain. So
Room for one more.
Okay. He nods and he says, "How far? How far is the archive from here?"
The LaSalle building.
LaSalle building.
Says not far, 5 or 6 kilometers.
How? I have a question.
Sure.
Uh, can you estimate based on the population and how many died and how many got turned or whatever? Can you estimate how big this swarm is?
No, I don't know.
Well, how many colonists? I mean, how many? This was a colony, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it was a. What, was it a colony or a mining operation?
No, it was a
Colony.
colony. Yeah,
How many colonists were here?
30,000.
Oh, okay. So,
The death count from the virus before they stopped keeping track was around 12,000,
a third, a third, a third.
and
Those are the those are the rules. Third, a third, a third.
and before they stopped keeping track, the last word was they had inoculated about 10,000 people. I will tell you this, none of us here bear the scar from the vaccine. Not one of us had the vaccine. My wife got the vaccine. She stopped exercising. Then she stopped going to work. One day she just stopped getting out
Then
of
she
bed.
stopped being your wife.
Oh, damn. She starved to death in our bed.
Woof.
You're what you're here to do. It's a fool's errand. You you're Aaron Wall told me she was here to get the supposed redundant hard drives from the basement of the LaSalle building. I'm assuming you're here to do the same thing. I don't care how many guns you have. I don't care how much armor you have. You're you're not going to survive it. I would ask you to take one of my people. You have a ship, obviously. Why don't you take as many of my people as you can out of here and send back help to pick up the rest of us. Hello? Am I here?
Everybody's trying to figure out.
Thinking.
Oh, okay. I don't. And Kyle, are you there?
I lost him from my
Yeah,
screen.
Kyle's disconnected on my screen.
Oh,
Oh,
there
There
he
he
is.
is.
There, now he's
Test 1 2.
Yeah, we got you.
let me read you.
Weird. It's weird. Okay, so I look back at the team and I shrug and and he says, well, I've heard all I need to hear. This is hopeless.
Grizz
He's dead, amigo.
Grizz looks at Father and the rest of you guys, and he says, "I'm here to find Erin Wall. So I'm gonna find her and get her back, or die trying."
And so Patch like sidles up to you, and he he's quite a bit shorter than you, I imagine. And he puts his hand on your shoulder, and he says, "My turn, cabron. Don't be a fool. Don't throw your life away. She would not have wanted you to suicide yourself for this."
She is the toughest son of a bitch I've ever known. There's no way she's dead. She's in there someplace, and we got to get her. At least I am.
I agree with Grizz. I won't be satisfied until I see the body.
Stitch, come on, man. He looks back at him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say that to me?
Yeah, I said it to you.
Yes. He's like, I'm with the guys. We're getting her back.
uh, and so Patch like shrugs, and then he like he looks at Grizzly and like extends a finger, and he says, "I'm getting my 20,000, cabron. You understand this? You not let me die, eh? No
I'll keep you
virus,
honest.
no decapitation."
Um, father, father, he shrugs, kind of shakes his head a little bit, and says, "Well, if this is what you're going to do, I'm not going to stop you." And brutal, like he sighs and kind of goes and looks at father and goes, "Are you kidding me? They've got guns, they've got armor, they've got ammunition, they've got medical gear, they've got food, and you're just gonna let them go? We could just take what they've got. It would really help us out. Call their ship down. Get some of us out of here." Father holds up a hand. He just holds up a hand, and Brutal just stops, and he turns around and he walks away. And Father says, "No, if this is what you're going to do, I'm not here to stop you. We all have our missions in life." He goes, "But I'm not going to help you either. I'm not. I already devoted one person to help get Aaron Wall to LaSalle Bionational, and I
Well,
never I never saw that kid again."
if you help us, we'll keep an eye out for your kid, and if we see him, we'll bring him back.
What does this kid look like?
His name is Michael. He's 16 years old, short brown hair, kind of skinny. Probably weighs
Okay.
120 pounds soaking wet. Of
How
course,
tall is he?
about 5'10". I'll what I will do is give me a minute. I'll get a map together and I'll give you the path they should have taken. It would have been the it would have been the safest way to the building.
You're sure about that? You don't think some of the areas have been compromised?
The whole city is compromised,
Yeah, well, I got that. I meant relatively.
but we've set up we've set up traps everywhere throughout the city, and we've done it for a reason to help. We know where the traps are. It helps us know where they are when they're moving around. So we, as a rule, because of that, we know the safest route, at least at any given time. We think we do. I'll give
We
you the route that they took.
we saw a tripwire with a flare gun. Was that you?
That was us. It would have gathered the swarm. They'd have seen it, and they'd have come to that spot. But that's okay because we'd have known where they were. So this is my advice to you. And he turns around and he grabs something from a table and he's drawing on it with a red magic marker. When he turns back around, he hands you a map that's got a red line that cuts through streets, alleys, and maybe even through buildings. He says, "So here's my advice to you: stay quiet, stay out of the open. Noise, light, fire, smoke, all these things attract them. Whatever you do, don't shoot. Gunfire draws them right away."
Fuck, I shouldn't have left my combat knife back on, you know.
Yeah,
Here,
no
here,
kidding.
All right.
But it, on the other hand, when the swarm's against you, sometimes a gun's all you've got. So do what you have to do to survive. But if you can avoid shooting, don't do it.
Well, I'll promise you this, Father. We won't bring them here. And listen, well,
Until we become one of them. We're leading right here. Right,
Well-
right. First thing we do.
That's the spirit.
Unless you give us melee weapons and that increase our chances of survival. We need bats with nails sticking out of them. Come on. Help us out. Help us out. Give us some weapons.
so then Patch is like, hey, he's got a point. Where do we get one of those? And he like points to some guy with an improvised weapon.
He says, "I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can scrounge around. There's one thing. There's no shortage of things you can make a weapon out of.
Uh,
Unless you've got something to trade."
he looks around. I mean, what's our medical supply situation look like? Is there anything that can be spared, or is this we're pretty much at maximum encumbrance here? Or minimum?
No, I mean, I do have med kits. Got 4 med kits.
Yeah, Brutal speaks up from like across the room and says, "They did promise they could help us. Maybe they could look at Jimmy over here. Random name number 2.
Yeah, I'll say, show me Jimmy. Let me take a look at him.
Jimmy's a kid. He's probably 13 years old. Just at a glance, you can tell he's got a broken arm.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do an
Sorry, he's
examination.
not going to make it.
Yeah,
Jeez.
he's not gonna be.
Hey, we lost Kyle again. What the heck?
Oh, I guess we did. There
Can
he
you hear
is.
me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, we lost you for a minute.
This does not bode well for my new setup.
All right, I'll assess the kid and render aid as
Okay. Medical aid roll. Did you want to use one of your med kits for +2?
Sure.
All right.
Good impression on
All right.
plus 2, right? Do I have any other the field? Well, I have +2 medical aid rolls when treating somebody. Oh, that's critical injury.
Well, broken
not
arm would
that.
be broken arm's technically a critical injury by definition of game rules.
Well, here it says when treating someone about to die of a
Oh,
critical.
well, no, that's not the case then. Never mind.
So, but I'm going to take the +2.
From the med kit. All right, so that consumes one of those. Go ahead and make your roll. 3 successes.
Ow.
So, yeah,
Wow.
you treat him. I mean, let's be blunt. A broken arm is probably pretty mild compared to some of the things that Stitch has seen over the years, right? So with you have stunts, which nothing really.
The only stunt allowed on medical aid is recover +1 health point.
Yeah. Yeah, so just bank up.
It's not really useful.
It's not really useful. Just bank +2 on your next medical aid roll.
Which we might need.
Yeah. Well.
Why? Why do you guys always worry about this stuff? Nothing bad
All
has
right.
happened.
So as I'm working on the kid and wrapping up his arm, I probably have to set it.
Yeah.
That all the empathy talk is happening. You're gonna be just fine. It'll be a couple weeks, and you should be able to do this with no problems. Pat the kid on the head and stand up.
Okay. Very good. All right. So we are going to end Act 1. and looking at everyone's agenda, you can all give yourself a story point, which I think brings you pretty much all up to 3.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hand out Act 2 agendas real quick, um, and maybe take a quick
Ooh, this is interesting
2 minute
that you're
bio.
doing this. So you're going to change our agendas midway through. I like this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Giving
That's a
you
new
an
thing.
Act
I don't
2
remember
agenda.
you doing that before.
Let's see here. So,
All right, we're taking a bio, you said?
yeah, go ahead while I get this done.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
You all right there? Patch. Who's next? Long shot.
This is interesting.
What's that?
I was looking up what the plural of agenda was, and it turns out agenda is a plural of the word agendum. But
Oh,
these days,
we
but
say
because
agenda
of
and agendas.
because of the way because of the way our language works, agenda is treated singular nowadays. So for
So
plural, use agendas.
so agendum was probably a Latin base then.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then stitch.
uh,
It's funny you played right into it without even realizing it. All right. I am going to. Okay. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
okay.
All right. I'm back.
I have returned.
Oh, shoot, I wasn't transmitting.
Were you were trying to say something?
Yeah, I was listening to all the noise coming from what sounds like what I think is Kyle's mic. It sounds like he's making breakfast, maybe.
Oh,
I am. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I wonder if my mic is on the on my computer and not my headset, rather than.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
it was picking up a lot of noise.
yeah, you can check that. You'll have to check that.
Interesting.
By the way, you guys said I was pretty loud at the beginning. I tried adjusting the sensitivity of my mic. How do I sound now?
Oh, you're fine.
yeah, I think it's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, sound great.
Good.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, my cough button doesn't work, so I've been coughing into the fucking game the entire time.
No,
I hadn't really been noticeable.
I hadn't noticed that. No.
Oh, weird. All right. Let's see what's going on.
My cough button doesn't work either. And it's not a mechanical thing. I put it in someone else's computer and it worked.
That's weird.
Huh.
Yeah. So, there's got to be some conflict with my system or something.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I think I figured it out. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Fuck. God damn it. All right. I've never had a Mac before, so this is interesting.
What is this? All right. Well, I think we're all here. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Sharif?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking.
Let's get to it then. Father, like I said, he hands you the map. He says, "This is the route that." What did I say his name was? Mike. Mike should have taken with Aaron Wall. This avoids our barricades and our the traps that we had set. So, and it based on our knowledge of where the swarm tends to be sitting right now, it's the safest way. But they're constantly in motion. The screamers are always roaming around. So just be aware of it.
All right. Now, it's still daytime, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, everybody got a look at your Act 2 agenda, correct?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, take a quick look.
Roger.
Is this box that says secretly kill Sharif?
Yeah.
That's right.
Ouch.
Then fuck
And,
them.
and take his wallet. You forgot that part.
Well, that won't be adding to your encumbrance, that's for sure.
All right. Well, I'm curious to see what this map, if it's any different than the direct route that we would have taken.
It is definitely a bit more. Is definitely a bit more rambling.
Circuitous.
Yeah, it still generally heads eastward, but it's definitely going to take you longer. There are moments where it's on actual streets, but it's a lot of back alleyways and movement through buildings.
Okay. Well, I don't know that we have anything to really trade here for any additional equipment. Should we try to get some improvised weapons before we move too much further, or scrounge some along the way?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely.
Okay.
Well,
You know,
mechanically
whoever-
speaking, real quick, just so you know, mechanically speaking, there's really not much better than a combat knife. So any of you have a combat knife, what you've got is probably as good as anything else. So
Okay.
Just so you're aware of that.
I
did
gave
not
up
have
my
one of those.
combat knife.
I never had one.
Ah, well,
Okay.
is Grizzly the only one with a combat knife?
Man,
Technically, Stitch, because of your surgical kit, you technically have the surgical kit can be used as a weapon. There's scalpels that can be used as a weapon. They're 1 damage plus 1 bonus if you were to do that.
All right, I'll round one of those out and stick it in my LBE for easy access.
Yeah, yep,
my cutting torch can be used as a improvised weapon.
absolutely.
What kind of? It's it does 3
The
damage.
cutting torch does 3 base damage with no it gets no bonus to the roll, but it does 3 base damage and it is armor piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah, cutting
So I got
torch is
that
a
going
nasty
for me.
weapon when used that way.
All right, well, I'm going to have to grab something improvised because I do not have anything melee.
Well, what's your encumbrance?
Yes.
Oh,
It is 7 of 6 thanks to the pack.
Ah,
I mean,
so you're loaded.
but I could drop my harpoon grappling gun for one, or I could shoot somebody with it,
Jesus.
which I considered doing earlier.
it's still going to make noise, right?
Not as much as a gun, gun, I imagine.
Well, right, but it's still.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Batman sneaks around with it, you know?
Yeah. You could just drop your Seegson Systems diagnostic device. I'm sure you'll have no need for that. The flashlight and the electronic tools? Nah.
All right, well, if I find a...
Well, keep
nice
you don't
item-
give up your primary weapon though, because we might get in a spot where we have to use it, whether we like to or not.
Absolutely.
Gosh. Well, let's talk about game mechanics, Hachi. Kyle, what's your strength?
My strength.
Yeah, strength plus close combat.
That'll be a 4 total.
Oh, okay. It's not like an improvised club. What does that do, Hachi?
It's a +1 attack, 1 damage.
Yeah. But it's better than nothing, and it's quiet. But an improvised club is probably what? A weight of 1?
It's a weight of 1, yeah.
All right. Well, is there something you want me to carry in my backpack so you could get a club?
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you take the grappling gun?
And put it. All right, I'll carry it. So I'll put that on my sheet, and that'll give me 8 out of 10.
Okay.
And you take it off your sheet. So
Awesome.
gear name, grappling,
It's called Harpoon Grappling Gun.
harpoon,
Yeah, it's the
grappling.
it's the thing
gun.
she shot the alien with at the end of the first movie
Yeah,
to knock it out the door.
and then description, I'm going to say holding for patch.
I mean, you can use it, you know.
Yeah, but,
Whatever you want to.
you know,
I appreciate it.
just carrying it for you if you need it. I'll call you if I need that help. All right. And that.
Does my improvised club look cool?
You tell me. What does it look like?
Yeah, it's a. What does it look like? It's a piece of pipe, and lashed to the end like a mace is a blade for a circular saw.
Nice.
Gonna do some carpentry work, eh?
Maybe I'll just use Jimmy as my improvised club
Mm.
with his cast. All right. Well, I don't think there's anything we really need to do here, and we are on a time constraint.
Yeah.
Are there like computers and stuff around here?
No,
Okay.
nothing in this area. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then I say we ship out.
Yeah, let's move.
All right. Um, let me close this. Um, yeah, as you guys start to head out, uh, Father, he puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "Well, best of luck to you." Yeah, Brutal kind of rolls his eyes and sighs. He's obviously annoyed with the situation, but as you guys, the map is not the easiest thing to read. It's obviously something that's been, kind of cobbled together and hand drawn, but you based on certain landmarks, where the LaSalle building is in the center of the city, the main street you were originally trying to follow, stuff like that. You're able to get a good sense of where you're at. You start to, and probably the little red X on it that said "You are here" helped. Um, Except that X doesn't move as you do, so that's less than helpful. But anyway, why does it say we're always in the same place no matter where we go? Um, so, um, but it's as as um, as Hansen Planet turns away from the gas giant it orbits, the light is getting dimmer. Day is heading into night in the next few hours. Um, you Following the map, you find yourself cutting through alleys and buildings, largely avoiding. You see a couple of the different traps that the survivors mentioned. They had them marked on the map with just a kind of a blue star. Um, but you're obviously they're not really in your path. They're easily avoidable at this point because you know where they're at. Um, you Yeah, you're moving through the city. As you get closer to the LaSalle building, there's you note a change in the colony beyond the fact it's like I said it's the older prefab stuff. The painted words and signs that you saw on buildings don't have given way to, instead of red paint saying no noise, instead old dried blood smears. Um, there's there's one point where there's a couple of off to one side where there's a tree that's growing out of a part of natural ground. There's a couple of stakes planted in the ground, and there's two rotting heads impaled on the stakes. Um, there's something awful and terrible in the air, just a rotten smell. Um,
The map, does it have us approaching the building in the open?
it When you get close, you'll be approaching in the open because the LaSalle building itself has a large amount of open ground on all sides. Uh, that was probably all landscaped and pretty. And look at us, we love the environment, even though we're a mega corporation type thing. Um, so there, when you get close, it's going to be probably half a kilometer across open ground. But for now, you're pretty comfortably in the city. Um, there's a you exit onto a street, um, have to traverse a few hundred meters before you take a left. Um, and up ahead, up ahead, you see somebody um, standing in the street, leaning over something. Hard to tell at this distance, but could I get that group mobility roll from Stitch, please?
You got it.
Roll like you did last time.
You had a bank success, don't you?
I do. Yeah, I
yeah.
got a plus
Roll,
one.
roll your extra die, sir.
Yes.
What in the hell is that? Oh, by the way, you would have healed. Didn't you take a point of damage in that little scuffle?
I did.
All
I
right.
did. Yeah.
So you would have healed that in the time that you guys were in the sub basement. That would have qualified as a safe space.
Okay.
And anyone who had stress would have lost 1 point of stress as well. So,
Sweet.
So this figure's not far away. Medium range in terms of game mechanics. Doesn't seem to be aware of you.
That's no description, just a shadowy figure.
Well, it's the light's getting low.
And where's it standing? On top of the building?
No. It's down the street.
Oh, it's down the street.
Yeah, near where you guys have to go. I mean, if you'd like a description, you can make a observation roll at -2, or you could forgo the -2 and turn your flashlight on to get a clear view.
I'll go ahead and observe with a -2.
Okay.
But Longshot has a scope, right? Does that help?
It just
Can it
lets you
make
see
-2 and -1?
That is a valid question. You know what? That's a relatively valid question. Let's see what. No, it just increases the range you can see.
Oh, bummer.
Okay, so I'll just do the.
Okay, go ahead. Ah, well, look at you go.
No.
Yeah, you kind of get a good look at him. He stands up from whatever he was inspecting, and he's got some kind of weapon in his hand. He turns and starts going the other way, but
It's human though, right?
sure.
That's as far as that goes.
So, I mean, we either go around or take him out quietly.
He's wandering away.
Yeah,
Just let him leave.
Oh, it's that guy. Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, and because of your excellent and really ridiculously excellent mobility roll, which should not have succeeded in such a way and yet did because of how few dice you have, he didn't hear you guys. He didn't see you guys. Which, by the way, gives you, if you didn't put it on your sheet already, it gives you back that banked +1 die.
What gives me a +1 die?
Well, you had a stunt on your mobility.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I stretched.
Yeah, okay. Very good. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to just continue on, you can. He's not aware of you.
Well, we have to.
All right.
We got to get to the building.
Why is it all the people who shouldn't succeed are succeeding? Why do the dice gods hate me?
Let's proceed cautiously, and should we prioritize stealth over speed at this point? Because we're only, what,
Yeah.
5 or 6 hours in?
Yeah.
Yeah. The point is, we've still got that. When we get close to the building, there's a large open space to cover. So at that point, we might have to just beat feet to cross that open ground as fast as possible.
Hey guys, I gotta step away for a sec to get my dogs sequestered.
Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
No problem.
Sure.
Pardon me. Um,
All right. So how much farther do we have to go? We can see the building.
yeah,
We know there's some.
you're still a few clicks out.
All right. So we need to just get on with it.
Yeah.
We
Um,
can worry about the open space around the building when we get to the building. So
all right.
we're still picking our way along the map. You said the traps were marked with blue
Yeah.
on the map,
Yeah.
so we're avoiding those obviously.
Yeah. Um,
Uh, at, we so we've gone through some buildings too.
right.
I'm assuming in one door, up some floors, out another door, through holes in the wall, shit like that.
Right.
Sort of like Enemy at the Gates kind of style.
Yeah.
uh, um, oh, is that the
Yeah.
motion detector?
I haven't made it do a power roll for a minute, so I was just doing that in game time.
Okay.
It's been a little while.
Yeah, I got a question about that. On the, I always envision the motion detectors like we saw in the movies, where they they make a they have a screen, but they also make a noise. I'm assuming you can dial the noise part down.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's safe to assume that.
Yeah, because otherwise, using the motion detector would
Yeah.
make
Right.
noise that they could hear. That could be a bad thing. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay. Um, well, we got to keep going. Time's a wasting.
Yeah. So as whatever he was wanders off another direction, you guys head up the street. You make your left turn into an alley. Um, and as you're coming up on it, um, a as you're coming up on it, a kid pops out.
Okay, I was wondering when that was going to happen.
You're wondering when that was going to happen. That's okay. I'm not quite sure what to say about that, but all right. Um, he he sees you and he jumps back as if he didn't notice you before, and he makes like he's about to scatter.
This is a normal, non-scarred
Yeah, he's probably 12,
child.
13 years old.
Okay.
Filthy.
5 foot tall?
Maybe, yeah, in that ballpark, yeah.
Michael, right?
No.
No.
The Michael kid was 5'10". I'm wondering if. Anyway, it's a kid. It could be that figure we ran into that I threw the ration bar through, or maybe it's some new kid. But anyway, who's got the big manipulation? The big manipulation cojones.
Not me.
I believe so.
Who?
Me, I believe. Stitch.
Yeah. If he looks normal, hey, boy,
Well, he
we
took
might be
off,
taking
right?
we might be taking a risk. But why don't you try and get him to tell him it's going to be okay. That get him to stop, not run away.
Yell after him. He's running now, right?
Well, he's getting
No.
ready to scatter, so yeah, make a decision, or he's gonna run.
Yeah.
Try and
So
get
I'll
him to
go ahead
say-
and go. Whoa, 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 whoa! It's okay. It's okay. And I put down my weapon on the ground and hold my hands out and try to gain his trust.
All right. All right. You can make a manipulation roll. All right. Roll your panic. You had a success though, so you should be fine.
Yeah. So panic is. If I do all that.
Go to your stress level, and there's a little
Yeah.
icon there you can push.
Yeah. No big deal. Wait, how did you get a 1? How is that possible?
What do you mean?
He didn't have any stress.
Yeah, one stress level.
Yeah, it should
Oh,
be
you have one.
should be impossible. Oh, you got nerves of steel. That's what
Oh,
it
whoa,
is.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa,
All
whoa.
right, I'll be right
Yeah.
back. My repair guy's here. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so hold it. That's interesting. So on the sheet, how did that work?
It was D6, and it automatically, when you have nerves of steel, it automatically calculates. And
All right, so when you put the talent Nerves of Steel in the talents box, it makes the adjustment automatically. I was talking about the sheet, not the game.
right,
Okay.
yeah. So, and I guess it can't. He technically rolled a 1, which it would have added 1 for the stress, which was 2,
Right.
and then
And
minus
then
2 would have
taken
been
1
0.
off.
Correct, but the game, I guess the sheet can't show lower than a 1. So either way, he's holding it
Oh.
together. The kid kind of stops and relaxes a little bit, and he just kind of he's still obviously a bit flighty looking, but it doesn't look like he's going to run at this moment. And he looks at you and says, "Who are you guys?"
Hey, we're just a crew looking for our friend. We've been trying to find her.
You're the A team.
Well, I don't know. I mean, who's your friend?
Well, do you know a woman named Erin?
He just kind of shrugs, shakes his head. No.
Yeah, well,
I'm just.
that's who we're looking for.
I saw him, and he kind of like points his head down the road where that guy disappeared off to. I said, but I'm trying to get over to my family. They're just over there, but I couldn't get across the street.
Well, when he said, this is an out of game clarification, an out of character clarification. Was he motioning towards the way we came?
No, he was motioning towards the direction where the guy / thing wandered off to.
Oh, it went in the direction he wanted to go.
Right.
Oh, so yeah, that would be trouble. Yeah, you might want to wait. You might want to wait till that thing's gone.
Can you guys help me get home? My family's they're just across the street and down the block, hiding out. I don't know. I don't know if I can get
Well,
there by myself.
Have you seen any of these other guys around?
I don't know. I mean, you never know when one shows up.
Does one of us have a picture of Aaron Wall?
Oh, that's interesting. I've got all sorts of electronic equipment. I'm sure that there's some kind of picture somewhere.
I wouldn't be surprised if you have like a unit picture on your PDAT or something somewhere, you know. And
so-
in terms of a normal, ordinary, regular photograph, if anybody had one, it'd probably be Grizzly.
Yeah.
I show a picture of Grizzly's unit to the kid.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that woman?
Whoa, what?
No, Aaron. We're asking the kid if he's seen Aaron Wall. He didn't know her name.
Yeah,
I'm rewinding 30 seconds before we.
I don't think that was the
Kyle.
implication Kyle was making when he said he
You
shows
showed
him a picture of your unit.
Oh, unit.
To this
Oh,
kid. Hey, look at this kid.
oh God.
We call him Grizzly.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh God. Here I am trying to play the game. You guys are trying to.
Oh, we're playing the real game, baby.
Make points.
Give me a second. I was like replaying what he said. Like, oh, Grizzlies unit.
He said unit.
Unit.
All right. He showed the. All right. Showing the picture to the kid, Grizz asks if this is Aaron Wall. Have you seen her? Have you seen this woman around?
Nah, the kid shakes his head. No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Uh, well, Grizz looks at Patch and the guys. You know, taking this kid home. That's gonna cost us some time, and it's not really on mission.
No, we can't sacrifice that much time. We gotta keep going.
But he is just a kid. How old does he look?
Maybe 12.
Listen, kid, no offense, but you got yourself down the street, eh?
It's, yeah, I guess so.
Why don't you just hang out here, and we'll catch you on the way back, or you can just walk home.
Okay.
Hey, maybe his family has seen Wall.
Yeah, so he kind of just shrugs and says, okay.
How long you been living around here, kid?
I mean, my whole life I was born here.
Yeah, but you guys, since all the trouble began, you're hanging in. You and your family, you're hanging in there, eh?
A few of us. Not all of us.
Well, how do you avoid all these crazies?
He kind of
SOBs.
looks around. He's getting a little antsy. He goes, "You stay quiet, stay down. Only go out when you have to."
What do you think, guys?
He sighs and he says, it's just a block, yes?
He goes, "Yeah, it's across the street down that alley and a block over. Yeah, we're just hiding out back there."
So we're talking about escorting him back home?
Well, that's what we're trying to decide: is taking him home.
Well, for why? What's the upside for us here?
Right.
Well,
So-
the only upside is if his family has some information about a sneaky way into LaSalle, or have seen Aaron Wall, or has some information. In other words, all right, so I'm going to step out of the RPG for a second and metagame, and that is, it could be a hook to some information that could be very valuable, or it could be a lure that lures us into a dangerous situation. I don't know.
I think Stitch's bleeding heart would probably, if he were here at the moment, which he's dealing with his refrigerator repairman. I think if Stitch were here, he would be very much on board with helping get this kid home.
Well, if we're taking a vote, Longshot votes against. We've already spent a lot of time screwing around.
Patch nods. We're going to miss our window, bro.
Well, it's up to you, man. You're the LT acting lieutenant, so you decide. Take a vote and decide.
Well, apparently not. I didn't even want to be here. I'm not even supposed to be here today. Listen, I think we are meeting our quota for acts of kindness. No offense, Squirt, but if you can get down the street, you can get back.
Kid just shrugs and goes, "I didn't need your help anyway," and he just starts walking away.
He really actually doesn't. He's lived here his whole life. He's doing just fine. We're the ones that are in trouble. We don't even know what we're up against.
All right.
So he
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah. Maybe he'll distract the swarm away.
Look at it on the bright side.
God,
Let's get hopeful.
that's cold, man.
All right.
Hey,
You're
go blow this air horn down there.
I should have. Never mind. I was just.
Well, he's just an NPC.
yeah, that's true. All right.
If we get in trouble, we could leg him.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God.
Could run faster than a one-legged 13-year-old.
12. He's just 12. He hasn't hit his growth spurt yet. His legs are still short. All right. As you guys are moving on, you head up the alleyway that you need to go through, down a street you're snaking through, and you can imagine yourselves moving through this urban hellscape as you like. I'm hand waving it a little bit to move it along. I am going to ask for who's got the highest observation.
Ooh, I've got an 8.
I think that's higher than mine. I think I am at a 7. 3 plus 4, yeah, 7.
And look at.
I got it. Stitch is a 6.
Oh, okay. So 8 it is.
So I want you to make an observation roll at a -2, please.
Me, you're saying?
Yes,
Okay. At a -2.
at a -2.
And did you have any observations? Oh, look at that.
3
Nope.
successes. Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah.
That's why the child get mopped, but
Shush you.
those others.
Let's see here. Well, that's probably
Wow.
going to be all you need, but we shall find out. Oh, okay. You're moving up a narrow street, 3-story buildings on both sides, and you don't know what it was. You don't know what it was, Patch. Just a feeling on the back of your neck, something. Maybe you looked up at just the right moment and you caught a glint of something light reflecting. And it takes you a moment to realize it's light reflecting off the barrel of a gun. And
Oh shit.
you're
Cover.
you're just able to call out when the firing starts. So because you spotted it, the ambush doesn't happen. It just becomes a straight initiative. You ready?
Oh man.
Oh man. That
It's
noise
right
is
away,
going to
hot,
bring
hot
some
and
shit.
loud. Yeah.
Why is this not working? There we go. Why is this not working? It's not drawing a token over. Oh, well, that's fine. I've got the character sheets. That's fine. All right. Marty VP's on a 1. Holy shit. Grizzly's on a 1. Oh my God. Crom is on a 2. Long shot, I should say. This never happens.
That's
Oh,
right.
Patch is on a 10. There it is.
Oh, 10. Oh man.
Stitch
The
is
roll
on a
is
9.
0.
There it
The roll is
is.
0 somehow.
All right. My 3 guys are on a 5, a 4, and a 3. Or a 3, 4, and 5. Depends on your point of view.
So talking's free?
Talking is free. As long as you're not giving a command.
I'm not giving a command. I'm asking a question.
Go ahead.
Did you see who's shooting at us?
Did I see who or
Yeah, you saw 2 guys on the top of the
You got
building. One
you
on
got
either
3
side.
successes. You saw everything.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
relayed
which-
this information.
By the way, your successes because of my roll get reduced to 2, so you had 1 stunt, which was fine. You can use something in the observation stunt list, or you can bank a +1 on a future roll. Your call.
I'll bank.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Yeah,
So he saw him. So I'm first.
you are first.
Okay. Well, since the noise discipline has just been broken big time,
Yeah.
I'm going to aim my assault rifle.
Okay, that gets you +2.
There's 3 guys, right? So we just need to pick.
2.
Oh, there's 2 guys.
Oh well, let me rephrase. I'm sorry. There's 2 that you see.
There's two. Okay, so there's two guys. So I'm just gonna say lefty righty.
That's fine.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot at lefty
Okay.
with my assault rifle,
All right.
and aiming gives me
Plus two.
+1, +2
Yeah.
on my +2 dice.
Correct.
All right.
You had one success, unless you'd like to push the roll.
Well, what would multiple successes do?
Get you stunts, which can get you damage or other options.
Well, I don't have any stress, so if I push the roll, then I can roll all the other dice, right?
Correct. So you would, if you want to do that, you would add a point of stress. Then you would re-roll with a +1 instead of +2, because we want to take that successful die and set it to the side.
Correct.
Yep.
All right. So we got one success. So increase my stress, and then we will re-roll. It's only one.
Two more successes. So you had 3 successes total. Your assault rifle does 2 damage. What do you want to do with your other 2 successes?
Put it in damage.
Put in damage. So you're doing 4 damage. He does have armor. We're going to make his armor roll. Submit. He has 2 successes on his armor roll. That's impressive. All right. Well, that's fine. He took 2 damage though. So you spray a bunch of rounds up at him, and some of them maybe hit the side of the building, but you definitely stitch some across them. You're sure you. Wait a minute. Is your assault rifle armor piercing?
I believe it is. Yes.
I believe it
Hold
is.
it. Let me. It's the AR-40, right?
Yeah.
Let me click on it. Oh, I didn't
Mine
write
is
it
armor
down.
piercing. I have an AR-40 with scope, and it is armor piercing.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
I'm just going
armor
to take
piercing.
away. I'm going to take away one of his armor successes. Then I'm just going to split the dice in half and take away an armor
Okay.
success. All right. Very good. That works. Long shot. You are next.
Long shot will put one into the same guy.
Okay. That works for me.
Take that! And it's just a straight roll, right? Stress?
Yeah.
No
You have a
stress?
fast action. You can aim to gain +2 dice if you like.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Okay.
All right. It. Holy mother
What?
of God!
Oh man!
What happened?
You turned that guy into a red mist.
Is this?
Oh man, look at that.
This pleases me greatly.
Yeah, I bet it does. Well, this is pointless. There's his armor roll. Yeah, so
Long shot.
mechanically
He's
speaking,
been waiting all day for this.
that's right. Mechanically speaking, you should roll 4 critical hits on this guy. I'm wondering if there's even a point. But just for the fun of it,
That's the point.
yeah, that's the point. Is there a D66 button on the character sheet? There is, all the way at the top.
Yep, I see it.
So I need you to
Millimeter.
click that 4 times.
Okay, 1,
Okay?
2, 3, 4.
Oh,
244.
54 is pretty.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
And don't you have a talent that's like a killer talent or something like that?
Yeah, actually, when you make a D66 critical hit on an enemy, you may swap the dice on the result.
Ooh.
Oh,
Let's see.
reroll-
Is there one worth it?
Reroll that D40.
Well, no,
Reroll
the
one of
44.
those because you got 2 44s.
Okay.
We're going to reroll one of those 44s. 36.
Oh, you can turn that 36 into a 63, which would be disembowel, instant death.
I will flip that one. Sure, why not?
Yeah, so
Liz is right.
you blew off one of his ears just to add insult to injury.
I'm
You
keeping
also,
that.
You also took off.
That's mine. That's mine.
You took off one of his arms, punctured his lung, and disemboweled him. So
Damn.
that was. Oh my
Sure,
God,
looks at
that
his
was
rifle
horrific.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What the heck?
that was bad. Whew.
It's been a while.
It's been a
That was
while.
pent up.
Okay. So number 3 is going to go.
All right, number 3.
Wow,
It's
you
good
just
knowing you.
you annihilated that poor bastard.
He had to go all over the walls, all over the door jamb, all over the street.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Number 3 took his action. Not going to
Exploded.
tell you what that was, except to say that that Stitch's motion tracker went off. At a glance, it was someone who was somewhere in one of the buildings running away. All right, and then the other guy is going to attack. He's got to go after either Crom or Longshot or Grizzly because those are the two that obviously seem the most dangerous right now. So even it's going to be Longshot, odd it's going to be Grizzly. Shit, I'm on the wrong screen. Odd, he's shooting at Grizzly. He is going to aim and fire. Two successes. So an assault rifle hits you, Grizzly. You take 3 damage. Roll your armor.
Okay. Um.
No, I forgot to do something, but that was my fault. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm going to do it anyway because I call GM privilege.
Oh,
Hold on one
Real
second.
thing. Checks out.
Okay. It was a fully automatic rifle, but his full auto got no more successes. So, oh wait, no, it
Okay.
didn't roll any dice. Hold on, I know why. It's because I screwed up. There we go. Full auto got no more successes, so that's fine. All right, so
okay. So I just clicked the armor button,
correct.
and the armor I'm wearing is a 2, right? I think it's a 2.
No,
No?
no, you're
Armor.
the Strat Soul armor is a 6, isn't it?
Oh, 6.
No, it's weight.
It
2.
wasn't entered on my sheet.
Oh, okay, it's weight 2, but it's 6 dice.
6 dice. Okay.
Okay, and you don't have any talents like True Grit or anything like that. I don't think, do you?
No.
Okay, all right. So, one of these rounds, your armor stops a couple of these rounds, but you do take 2 points of damage. So mark your health
Okay.
down 2 and gain 1 point of stress, please.
Marty, what does Strat Sol stand for?
Strategic Solutions.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Cool.
No problem. We are to a number 9, which is Stitch. It is Stitch's turn.
Okay. I missed the setup for this, so there's what, 2 left?
There's from what you can tell, one guy went running away. The other guy, the one you can see, is up on the roof to the right.
Okay. So one in the open that I can
Yeah.
I can aim at. Okay. So yeah, I'll light them up with my SMG.
Okay.
So it's been a while. Is this ranged combat? That's
Yep.
by you?
Correct. It's close range, so there's no penalty or bonus. Now your SMG, the Strat Soul SMG has what, a +2 or +3? I think it's a
Right.
+3.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah. Yeah, something weird just happened. I don't know what. Test.
I hear
It's
you.
like you're voxing or something. You're on.
Jim, are you there? Can you guys hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. I think we lost Jim.
He's ascended.
I'll text him real quick.
Okay.
His repair guy just cut through his internet.
That's right.
Yeah, the bone. Anyway, while you're trying to get him back, I'm looking at the sheet you gave us. The SMG has a bonus of 3
So,
and a damage of 1.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, while we're waiting on him, I'm just going to make an executive call to use his fast action to aim and then fire the SMG. So he gets +2 for the aim and +3 for the weapon itself. So he gets +5 dice. And he had 2 successes.
Oh, so good for him.
So it does 1 damage. We just putting his other success into damage.
Yeah.
I hate to
think
take his
that's what-
agency away. But...
Okay, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
there you
I'm
are.
back.
Okay, that's fine. I fired for you because we weren't sure what happened to you.
Yeah.
Your weapon did 1 damage and you had a bonus success you can put into a stun.
More damage?
Okay, that's fine. So you do 2 damage with the weapon. He does have armor, which we are going to roll now. Submit. Which absorbed 1 point of damage. Okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. And then that brings us to Patch.
All right, so take cover and fire, I guess.
All right. You want to use your fast action to aim?
Oh, sure.
All right,
Sure.
so
Am I
that
in
gives you
range with the
that gives
shotgun?
you +2. Okay, now all right, now you're using the shotgun.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Shotgun has slightly different range rules.
Yeah.
I don't have them here. I just think it's fun to shoot. I don't really care for anything.
Pulse rifle. Where the hell is the shotgun? Am I blind? Ah, there it is. There it is. No, it isn't. What the hell? Why is this so difficult? Oh, because it's not under shotgun. It's under Armat Model 37A2 12 gauge pump. Jesus. Okay. So it's got a standard range of short, so you're good there. So yeah, the shotgun's what? +2 bonus, 3 damage. Is that right?
Yes.
So with your aim, you get a total of 4 bonus dice.
Okay. How does what do I click on for that?
So just click your ranged combat skill and then put in
Okay.
a 4 for the bonus.
Gotcha. Range combat 4. Here we go. Oh gosh.
Oh my God.
Do you want to push the roll?
Nah.
Okay. All right. Very good. No problem whatsoever.
You didn't shoot one of us, did you?
Crazy.
That's amazing. That's absolutely incredible.
That's a lot of
I
dice.
will have you know. Top of the
Okay.
round gets us back to Grizz.
All right. Let's do it again.
All right. Aim and fire.
Yup.
Okay. Oh, would you like to push the roll?
No.
Okay. All right. Very good. Long shot. Your turn.
Roger that. Aiming like before.
Okay. So +2 for that. Two successes. Your weapon does 2 damage automatically. You have a stun.
Add more damage, please.
Add more damage, no problem. And we're going to hit this guy. And so that's 3 damage total. Your weapon is armor piercing, so he gets 2 armor dice, which takes him down.
A palpable hit.
That's right. Roll a
Whoa,
d66 for me if you would.
whoa! I just channeled Decius there.
Yeah,
Or, what's his name? What was his name? My Conan character.
that's right. Roll a d66 for me.
D66. Here you go.
21, so that
Going pretty low
is
numbers.
a severed ear, or you can switch that over to stun
No,
if you want.
no. Wait, you said stun?
Yeah. Well, he's broken, so he's not going to be doing anything anyway at this point.
Right.
Oh, I'll definitely take that ear.
Okay.
I'm starting a necklace. There's 2 of them on the ground,
Ooh,
so
that's dark.
my starter kit is in full effect.
The whoever was running away from you on the motion tracker has gone out of the range of the motion tracker.
How far are we from LaSalle building?
Couple kilometers, not far.
All this noise is gonna be problem. We need to get the hell out of here fast.
Agreed.
All right. So I do need to check one thing real quick. Bear with me. Okay. And oh, that's not you. What's everybody's current health levels?
Uh,
I'm at 3.
Okay.
Grizz is at 3.
Okay.
3 for me.
5 for long shot.
Okay. All right. Very good. So all right. So what's the plan here, gentlemen?
Um,
Just going to continue on your way at speed? Is that the idea?
yeah, we
Yeah.
got to continue it as fast as we can go.
Okay.
Yep.
I
All
thought
right.
there was one guy left. No, he ran away. Yeah.
He ran away.
Yeah, and you never actually saw him.
I'm gonna go collect my trophies.
How are we on time? It's 12:38 Eastern Daylight Time.
Yeah, I mean, I could go
You're-
a little bit longer. I got to mosey into work here.
Okay.
No, we'll get to a stopping point here in a minute. So
Literally.
yeah. So I'm sorry, Sharif, did Longshot want to go check actually collect the ears? Was he doing that?
Yeah, I mean, 2 things. He's gonna go check out their.
But they're up on top of a building, right?
Oh, they're on top of a building.
Yeah, they were up top on the building, so you'd have to find a way
You
up.
can't. We
No.
yeah, we got to get out of here.
I was just goofing. That's
Okay,
fine.
that's
no
fine.
problem. We're moving on.
All right, no problem. So who knows who was shooting at you? All right, so let me get a group mobility roll. I believe we determined that Stitch has the lowest mobility.
That
So,
is true.
all right, if you would roll that. Did you have any bank successes still?
Yeah, I think I got.
I think you have
One, I thought.
Yeah.
Yep, I got a +1 mobility.
So go ahead and use that. Roll 4 dice.
Oh, look at him go.
Oh no,
Ooh, shit.
no, that was my roll. His roll
Yeah.
was below.
Yeah, no, let me try to push.
Okay.
Oh, that was your roll.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
push. That's fine. Go
Yeah.
ahead and add a
so
stress and
pushing, so I add a stress.
and then just re-roll. Make sure you give yourself the +1 again.
Oh, it doesn't get burned when you.
Well, you're pushing, so it's still the same roll technically.
Okay.
All right. You're successful, but roll your panic, please. 2. Okay, you're holding it together. So, as you guys are moving, and you're moving out as quickly as you can, as quietly as you can, you're really not making much noise. But what's causing you to get, I mean, you're not losing it. You're holding it together, but there's a lot of motion on the motion tracker popping up. It's to the west and to the south mainly, which is opposite the direction you're going. As you guys are moving on, it starts to get closer for a moment, but then you manage to start leaving it behind you. And eventually it gets to the point where the motion tracker is quiet again.
Wow.
Hmm.
Dodged.
But there was a lot of movement. There had to have been at least 12 contacts, maybe more.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to end on one more thing. Who wants to make an observation?
Not me.
I'll do that.
All right. Do you have any bank dice, or are you out of those?
I do. I have 1.
All right, go ahead. Roll your 1,200 dice.
And I need it.
And you had a success. Look at that. you guys are moving on. You've entered into a semi-industrial area. Um, as you're getting close, it's a lot of warehouses and large buildings. It would seem. Um, you're in an area where you have to move down a city street. You just don't have a choice to continue advancing. Um, and you're passing a side street between a couple of big warehouses. You can see loading docks in the back. And this is what catches your eye, Stitch. I'm sorry, Patch. Uh, in the low light, you see a whole bunch of shell casings, like on the sidewalk or on the road where that goes into the alley between these two warehouses.
Is it a picture coming up, or is it?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't have a
Okay.
picture. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. No, it's okay. I thought when you said this is what you see.
Oh no! What you see is all these shell casings
The shell
on
cases,
the ground.
yeah. Okay. Wow. That's not a good sign. Um, well, I'm going to move up to investigate.
Okay.
Were we going past the alley, or do we need to go down the alley?
No, you were going past it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so you go the alley. Like I said, it goes down between these two warehouses, and you can tell there's kind of a loading dock area in the back, towards the back of the alley.
Do we see the shell casings?
What's that?
Do we also see this shell
Well,
casing?
Did you point them out to us?
Yeah, I guess that's the question.
Patch, did you point out the shell casings to us?
Yeah, I'll point them out. Yep.
Yeah.
Are they the same caliber, or is this like a mixed?
They are all the same caliber. You said you investigate, so
Yep.
they're definitely a large caliber, and you see more scattered down the alley.
So is this one shooter or is this multiples?
Um,
Are we talking like 500 rounds? Or are we talking like
No,
30?
no. Talking about a dozen, maybe more.
Okay, so possibly one shooter and they're all single caliber. Is this a long rifle? Is this a machine gun? What is? What are we-
You asked the
I'm sure
question.
long
Make
shot
an
would know.
observation roll. And you
Okay.
know what? Given your expertise, I'll even give you +2 on it. Very good. They're pistol rounds, quite specifically. They're
Oh.
50 caliber, and they're
Whoa.
stamped with the name Stratzel.
Stratzel.
Yeah.
Somebody's packing heat. Now, we were all acquainted with Sergeant Wall's like preferred loadout. I'm sure because
Oh,
we were
yeah.
in this. Is she known
Well-
for like a Desert Eagle sidearm type thing?
Yeah, she prefers heavier the better.
And then I'll say, I think Sergeant Wall was here. And then I'll throw the cartridge, the casing to Grizzly. You recognize that?
Well, it's the same round that goes in my hand cannon.
Exactly.
She likes big guns.
He's here every Tuesday and Thursday, ladies and gentlemen.
We did see his unit. Um,
Big,
A bunch of
big unit. Big
bunch of
caliber unit.
preteens.
When
Children.
When the group of old men turns back into 12 and 13-year-old boys.
Never stop.
Yeah, well, when do the fart jokes start? All right, so, well, Patch ran down the alley, went down the alley, right?
No,
Yeah.
he didn't go down
Well,
the alley. He
just was
investigated where
investigating the
shell casings were.
rounds.
Yeah.
Well, Grizzly's wondering, could she be in one of these warehouses? We're still one or two clicks from the building, right?
Yeah.
We can't search every building.
But the shell
No.
casings do lead down the alley.
That was my question.
All right, so let's do it. And he like takes point and like nods to Grizzly and begins to lead the team into the alley.
All right. And I think
Grizzly-
that's the perfect place to stop. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I was going to say Grizzly's all for it.
Yeah. All right. Awesome.
All right, again.
I don't want to stop.
Well, I get it.
I know
just
we have to.
Neither do
Yeah.
I, but unfortunately, Kyle has to go to work.
I have to go to work. Yeah.
I'll make more unit jokes.
That's okay. I've got stuff.
Shoot guys in the face. Collect ears.
Yeah, I have stuff to
What'd you do
anyway.
today, Sharif? I collected ears.
Oh my
Are
God.
we on for next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I took some vacation days, so I still have Thursday off.
Yay!
Um,
He has Thursday off.
yeah. So, yeah, we'll be here next Thursday. Same ugly time.
All right.
Good luck on your gaming con.
Oh, thank you very much.
Good luck.
I hope it does something I don't expect, because I'm not expecting much.
You never know.
Yeah, you don't.
It's true. So, all right, guys. See you in a week.
Hey,
See you in
thank
a
you.
week. Thanks, guys.
Later.